The fastest maximum break in snooker history was even faster than the Guinness record suggests. It was very loosely timed.
14th frame. Make price to break. One. Eight. Nine.
Yes, it was just a much too thin a safety
16.
shot that Nick Price played to leave these on for Ronnie.
17. $24. $25. $32. $33.
Well, that's the fifth red and the fifth black coming up. And obviously the red at the bottom of the cluster will pot.
40. 41.
Now,
48.
40 now off this red to leave a nice angle on the black.
49.
I think he's overdone that slightly, has he? Can he force the cue ball into that cluster? He can.
56.
Just wondering if he can get that one into the left centre. Looks as if he can.
57.
This is amazing.
$64. $65.
Well,
72.
One more red in the frame safe, but Ronnie's got other things on his mind, and so has everybody in the audience.
Well, listen, John, I know you've commentated on a maximum before. I have never, and I'm starting to get a bit excited here. There's a little matter of £147,000 on offer this year for a maximum break.
89.
Yes, and I think those two reds below the pink, one of them will pot in the left corner. Oh, they will now. Needs to be a bit lucky. That's okay.
96.
Great chance.
97.
4 minutes for the century. Amazing.
Right, this is the key shot. Needs a good angle on this red to get on the black. He's got it just.
113.
Oh, slow down, White. Slow down, White.
122. 125. 129.
Perfect.
Yes, absolutely perfect.
134.
I don't believe this. What a break! What a fantastic maximum break that is. Ronnie O'Sullivan's delighted, the crowd's delighted, John Virgo, and I'm delighted. 5 minutes for one unbelievable maximum break. The players are over from the other side of the screen. Sensational. Well, the crowd are going absolutely crazy here at the Crucible Theatre. What a privilege it has been. Well, everyone is just gone berserk here. John, I've never seen anything like that. 5 minutes for a maximum.
Well, the great thing about Ronnie O'Sullivan, and of all the 147s I've seen, and I have seen a few as we've done, and we've seen 3 here at the Crucible, but the speed in which he plays, that's what gets people on the edge of the seats. That was pure excitement. He was running on adrenaline.
15th frame.
Absolutely unbelievable. And they still won't quieten down.
The snooker player Ronnie O'Sullivan has made the fastest ever maximum break in the history of the game. He cleared the table in just 5 minutes 20 seconds at the Embassy World Championships and earned himself £147,000. "The money's not important to me," he said. "I just want to be happy."
Unbelievable feeling to make a 147. I mean, I ain't had one for ages, even in practice. So, you know, just to have it in a match, and especially in World Championships. I mean, that's exactly what I mean. You can have maximums in other tournaments, but I mean, I've never had a maximum in other tournament. But you know, there's only one venue as far as snooker's concerned, Sheffield.
Ronnie O'Sullivan was in the lead in his first round match against Mick Price, but you never know when a 147 break is going to rear its head and the opportunity for it, but you wouldn't expect it in the first round nerve jangler at the Crucible. He's got a number of reds in open play. That's a nice start for a 147 with none on the cushions, and he's now starting to think about how he can open up the main pack of reds. And if you're going to make a 147 break, it's very unusual for there not to be a sticking point around this time of a break. The reds stuck together and you start to run out of reds with which to get the perfect angle on the black. But Ronnie O'Sullivan had one red left below the black spot that he could more or less guarantee getting a right angle on the black, and then the critical shot of the whole break. How do the reds split up after he popped the black? He's still not over the line in the frame. This he needs to go right, and you couldn't have played a better split of the pack if you'd have put your hand on the table and placed the white there. Now, all of a sudden, Ronnie O'Sullivan knows the 147 break is on, and he doesn't have to risk any type of pushing the boat out shot to keep amongst the balls.
57.
And this is when he would have gone up a gear. Mentally, he would have been buzzing inside. No reds on the cushion. An amazing chance to have, and he was on fire at this time, running around the table.
65.
Getting more difficult now as the reds run out because you have less choices of reds, and so you've got to be more critical with your positional play, brain thinking all the time. working out the permutations. And this was perhaps the cleverest shot Ronnie O'Sullivan played. Opening up those two reds. Doesn't waste much time. Hadn't really chalked the cue much during this break. Didn't have time to. When he pots this black, it will be 120. 15 reds, 15 blacks, 15 times 8, 120. 27 points, the colours, makes you 147. £147,000 for this break, plus £18,000 for the highest break of the event. £165,000 for 36 pots in 5 minutes and 20 seconds. It's a very good hourly rate. Never even flinched, just got down, knocked the black in, didn't think about it. What a great break. And the crowd absolutely loved it. I think even Mick Price did. Nerves of steel, absolute nerves of steel. Or were they? Was he shaking inside, but he just didn't know it?
Poor old Mick Price there with these big upside down glasses, couldn't quite believe what had hit him there. It was extraordinary because there wasn't even a moment of breath when he realised this is for £147,000. He just got down and hit the black.
And it almost looked like there was a record of, say, 6 minutes and he was trying to beat the record. That's the way it looked. I mean, he wasn't even chalking his cue in a lot of the shots. It was one of the best breaks ever.
Yeah, would you agree?
Yeah, he doesn't look too much different now on the shot. Got a bit of a lazier backswing now. It just takes a bit more time to get there and then hits the ball far better now, but even so accurate a player, always has been.
We've been playing on the screen some of your amazing 147 record break. 5 minutes how long?
5 minutes 20 was the first one I had, yeah.
That was 1997?
Yeah, that was the first one.
Do you think anyone's going to come close to beating that?
Probably not, but that's not one of the records I'm more proud of, really, you know, because it's just one frame, and a lot of the reason why that was so quick was because I was so nervous that I just tried to get it over and done with quickly. Whereas now I'm a much more confident player and I take my time a bit more and I'm able to enjoy the process much more. So I've had better 147s, but not as quick. Everybody goes on about the 5 minutes and 20 because it's so fast, but as a professional, you know, I've made a lot better 70 breaks, really.
Yeah. There's a question about the money. Players used to get 147k for that break. Yeah. Now the prize is on average, I think, about £5,000.
Yeah.
You, as you know, have been criticised for not capitalising on those breaks and not really, you know, trying to score the maximum break because the same money isn't on offer.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I just kind of, that's my little mischievous side coming out of me. You know, some people protest by saying, you know, the prize money should be higher. I just thought I'd have a little bit of a laugh and make a 146 instead of a 147 and tell them if they want a 147 then they've got to up the prize money to what it used to be. But I'm not really that bothered, you know, I'm just having a bit of a laugh. But the authorities took it a little bit serious and, you know, I like to just lighten things up a little bit sometimes.
Although Ray Hepworth says, please ask him why he deliberately missed a black for a maximum break because he felt £10,000 was not enough prize money. Why not take the money and give it to charity?
Well, I did in the end.
Did you?
Yeah, I'll give it to charity, yeah. But at the time when you're
But you've missed a few that you could have got the money for.
Well, I didn't miss a few. I mean, I had a 146. I've had a couple of 146s. One of them I possibly could have got a 147, but I just went for the highest break prize. And, you know, at the time when you're out there playing, you're not really thinking about charities and stuff like that. You're out there just doing your job and having a bit of fun. You get lost in the moment sometimes. That's what I'm saying. And but yeah, having on second thoughts, probably that would have been a good idea. So next time I get one, I'll have to give it all to charity.
Okay.